I'm going still through this,
Yeah.
and like this is the belonging thing. It's like the people that belong in my life are the ones that make me feel like Sam makes you feel.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of beautiful people who are not ready, and there's nothing wrong with them. And my thing is massive compassion to your girl, your ex, to all the people who aren't just ready for the light, vulnerability, and the beautiful person that you are. They need something else, they're not ready for it. And that doesn't mean that you get to shine less bright,
Yeah.
because Sam helps you shine bright.
Definitely.
And so, what you need to continue to do is raise your standard for the people that allow you to do that,
Hmm.
not make it feel like a burden.
Okay.
And you've gotten so good that earlier you can already tell how invested people are. Are they really vibing you? And if they're not in it in both feet, for me, I'm like, I love you. You need to be with someone who you'd want to be both feet in. But it's
Yeah.
not with me. It's okay. Go. You're incredible. I love spending time with you. I love hanging out with you. But that's not what I need right now. I need people in my life like Sam.
Yeah.
And so but here's the funny part. The only way you bonded with Sam is because you were vulnerable. It's
Yeah.
because you opened up and you went through shit together and supported each other.
Hmm. Yeah.
And that takes work and effort. And as you go through it, that girl missed out on massive things.
Yeah.
And there is no great answer. And it has nothing to do with talking too much. Because you just told me, you said, if I'm vulnerable and people pull away, it's not because I'm talking too much, it's because they're not ready. They're not ready for it.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
what? I have to be quiet, suffer, pretend I'm happy for the sake? Because I know I'm not a complainer. You said you're not a complainer.
Yeah.
Be gentle on yourself and think about Sam.
Okay.
Honestly, Sam is a great example.
Yeah.
Sam is a great example. Was your girl actually like Sam? You tell me.
Um, at the beginning, she
Right.
was, but as it went on, she just obviously just did stop caring.
So then she's not. But she wasn't Sam then.
Oh no, not at all.
She
Nowhere
didn't
near.
get. So no, but like exactly, she's not Sam. We love Sam. I have a best friend. Thank God, I've known since grade five, dude. Since
Yeah.
grade five, I've known this guy. I've known him like 22 years. I now we talk every once or 2 months, but every time we talk, we become kids. We kind of go back to 9 year
Yeah.
old kids whenever I talk with them. I'm sure you have that too, right? You regress
Exactly. Like
because
me
he's
and
heard
Sam.
about my. Yeah, yeah. He's
Sorry.
heard
Yeah.
about. Yeah, Sam.
We didn't
Go go.
always like see each other every day, but we would try and walk home together because we live close from college, and we'd always just walk and talk, and it would be so natural, you know. Like there's never be like an awkwardness, continually sort of flowing, and we'd stop by a shop and get some chocolate and stuff, and yeah, it was just really nice.
Like deep down, like yeah, she's awesome girl. You know what she taught you?
Go on.
She taught you that you can feel massive love and be passionate and that there are people who want you. She just reminded you of that. She did the job she was supposed to. That's it. She served her purpose. Because she wasn't meant to serve the longer purpose because she's not willing to have both feet in. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that makes sense. God, you're amazing. Oh my God, you're really awesome. Sorry. Yeah, just you're really cool.
Sorry, don't be so. This is you, man. Don't be. Continually work on being unapologetically yourself. So apologies aren't needed because just what you and I shared was really, really special. And
Yeah.
it came from this moment of, in this conversation, both of our feet are in it.
Yeah, 100%. Like we're both fully invested in what's happening in this moment,
In each other, that's right.
which is amazing.
Right? Like, yeah. And it doesn't feel like a burden, and you don't feel like, you're needy. Has nothing to do with that. Because I
Mm.
see you, I'm like, yes, yes, this
Yeah.
is who you are. You're the smart, sensitive, caring person who just wants to feel like he belongs. And so the people that are not in your life, what you're really realizing is they never really had both feet in it. And there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
Because you kind of intersect with certain people and you're kind of going this way and they go this way, maybe for a little bit, and then they just. And in that moment, all it is what's the lesson?
What can I
With that
take away
girl, she
from
gave you a
that?
couple of great lessons, but she wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
And you're going to go through this a bunch. And I think, honestly, if you look at Sam and you look at what belonging means, that he creates for you
Yeah.
and you create for him,
Yeah. Yeah.
if you start to put that as a standard for the friends and girls in your life and just continually work on it, because it doesn't suddenly just start, but you're
Yeah.
just aware of it, does this feel like a Sam relationship in
Mm.
some way? Dude, you're gonna be unstoppable. Like, it's insane how much freedom and self-love you have and how much more you move away from just being hard on yourself
Yeah.
and feel like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. I see what you
There's nothing wrong with you. We all feel lonely and we all struggle with a sense of worthiness to have people in our life to feel like we need to deserve them. But Sam makes you feel like you don't need to deserve him. Sam is just there.
Yeah, he is.
And that's what we deserve. And that partly means being gentle on yourself when you reach out and they don't take it, and being hard on yourself on the standards of the people you should have in your life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Continue to.
Yeah, absolutely will. Wow. I feel like this is meant to be like I was meant to meet you today because I was
Yeah!
feeling really low the last few hours, and yeah, I'm really glad that I met you. I'm really glad we had this moment.
Me too, bud. So here's something to leave off with.
Yeah.
Do you still message, call Sam? Are you talking to him in any way?
Yeah, we sort of message on Snapchat. We just every few days sort of thing, just catch up. Yeah.
How do you feel about messaging him, writing, or even a video message, and tell him how awesome Sam is?
Yeah, I could do
Like,
that. I could. Yeah, totally.
right? Because you're gonna, first of all, you're gonna make him feel like he belongs.
Yeah.
And in that is just a reinforcement of like, here's a guy, the way that I love that relationship, that's a standard I want to have.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
gonna make him feel not lonely, and you're gonna make yourself feel more connected to him in the best way possible. And this is the thing, like, because the way you built that is through vulnerability and openness.
Yeah.
So when you
Being
send him that
honest.
message, yes, what you're sending him is a reinforcement that it's not that you talk too much, it's that you massively love people and you want to authentically connect and feel you are understood.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna appreciate him and send him that message because yeah, he deserves it. He's awesome. I'm Luke, by the way. I don't think I told you my name. I'm Luke.
Alex, my pleasure.
Yeah. Awesome.
Dude, look, it's joy.
Hey,
Ah!
yes, you too. Me too. Yeah, I like your
I love the bright
shirt.
shirt. Ah, we both compliment at the same time. What is your shirt? Is it a special shirt to you?
Fitbit.
Oh, that's so cool. You work for them.
Yeah. I'm a software engineer there. So
Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome.
yeah,
How-
so we just finished our. So we had, we have to lead it, right? So we have our company-wide like virtual sessions, and I just finished one of them. So this was 1 hour Bollywood dance style workout.
what was the story there?
I work in the embedded systems and software engineering for quite some time. I worked for Microsoft before that.
Okay.
So yeah, here in the India and in the US, Silicon Valley, then in Australia, Sydney, and then 7 years I was in Sydney before Fitbit finished our networking company, then moved here 2.5 years ago. So yeah, it's been kind of, all the embedded system tech companies and all that stuff. So
What do you think makes a great company for the people that work in it? What's a good culture in a company, do you think?
it take care of its employees and provide like freedom to be creative and explore their ideas, and I think that's why I like Fitbit. So we have so much freedom to really be creative and take risk.
Like, how do you create an environment where people feel safe to take a risk?
You give them the responsibility. Once people have the responsibility, they perform. They go extra mile. Okay, this is your project. You are the owner. Just go do your best. And people actually put extra hours, extra time because they want to grow, learn, excel. They want to provide the value.
For someone who's an employee who's working at a company not like Fitbit,
Right.
not where you have freedom.
Hmm.
But they're too scared. They're too scared to make a change. They're worried about losing
Right.
what they've already put the time into,
Mm.
right? Because you could lose your seniority, right? You can start lower. Like, did you have to deal with that? That worry of I'm gonna leave something and this, like what I'm changing for might not be even better. I'm
Yeah,
worried.
that's always anxiety. You never know when you're gonna change. Like, it's always unknown. You never know what's the environment gonna be, team gonna be, people gonna be, your manager gonna be. It's everything. Yeah, is unknown before the change. Only after that you take that leap of faith and you go into that and you just say, okay, I'm gonna face it and see whatever it comes, and I will do my best. And yeah, only after that you know that this is the best environment. And after a while, actually, after working for a few months or whatever.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, you're right, man. Because I was the same thing. It was a leap for me. I was doing sales before I took over the dance school.
Right.
And it was fine. I was making a lot of money. But then the opportunity came and I was scared. And there were no sure answers. But the only thing I was sure of is there was happiness there and I wanted to go towards it.
Yeah, follow your heart. Ultimately, that's it.
Go.
If you have to tell me a secret, or not even secret,
Yeah.
let's say life advice for me to be more live a fulfilling life, happy life, what would that be?
Perfect. What's an area of your life where you can have more fulfillment?
Yes.
What's an area? Tell me an area of your life where you can have more fulfillment.
Um,
You personally.
yeah, well, it wasn't really a negative thing, but the stress was building up after I started working from home like 4 weeks. Initially, it was great. I was so focused on the work, and I was just totally mentally absorbed and forgot to really take care of my body and the needs, because it's just everything is just one continuum. You're just either sleeping or just working. So I realized I was a little bit stressed, and that was a downward spiral. So I needed to.
Changed.
What changed? So I realized that I have the tools. I mean, I know the tools from the past because I've worked in whatever different things over the time. So just kind of taking physical breaks, anchoring back in my body, going for runs twice a day, exercise, taking breaks, drinking lots of water, meditating every day for at least 15 minutes,
Right.
being self-aware. Yeah.
Other life advice there, right? Isn't it? Because like part of serving others and having a mission is amazing, but if you're not in some way connecting with your sense of self and freedom of self, something like running, right? Someone who thinks a lot and who works really hard, you can always be in the future, but then you forget the present. What's happening here with me now?
Right.
I got this task. I got this task.
Mm-hmm.
So for a lot of people, instead of being reactive and just going to do the next task, slowing down a little bit and taking care of yourself any physical way, taking a cold shower, it doesn't matter the thing. But the biggest of all, the lesson there
Right.
is you did something for yourself. If you started doing push-ups, you started just doing stretching, even meditating, it all worked. But the difference was you're like, I'm doing nothing for me and I'm burning out.
Yeah. Exactly.
How am I filling my bottle of water? I'm not filling it. I'm pouring all to others.
Yeah.
And that's a life lesson. The life lesson is you can only pour to others as much water as you have in
As you
yours.
have. Yeah.
And so there's your life lesson, man.
That's yes. So much clear. It brought more clarity. Thanks, man.
My pleasure, dude. Thank